A Michigan couple locked up in Mexico tonight, accused of defrauding a timeshare company out of more than $100,000. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Simon Shaquette.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. The Jackson County couple has been behind bars for more than 3 weeks now. News of their arrests going viral on social media. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is speaking with an attorney on what you should do and what you should keep in mind if you sign up for a timeshare.
She's terrified. She tells us every single day, every single phone call, how scared she is. She obviously cries a lot. She's scared. She's scared for her life. She is scared for her life, as I'm sure Paul is too.
Lindsay Lemke Hull details what she says her mother, Christy Akeo, is facing in a Mexican jail. Her mom and stepfather, Paul Akeo, were arrested by Mexican authorities 3 weeks ago after being accused of defrauding a timeshare company, Palace Resorts, out of 6 figures. She said the U.S. Consular's office has been helping and met with Christy and Paul. John Manley represents the couple from Spring Arbor.
They got lured into this timeshare, and initially it was some reasonable amount a month. And then they, according to what we've been told, they took away their benefits and essentially made them increase their monthly contribution to $6,200 a month.
The couple filed a dispute with American Express and won. American Express refunded the Akeos more than $110,000. Palace Resorts claims it was fraud and accused Christie of encouraging others to defraud timeshare companies. But Manley says Palace Resorts is extorting the couple.
And what began to occur is Palace just began to cancel the reservations. So essentially they're paying $6,200 a month, for which anybody who's middle class or retired is a lot of money, not allowing them to sell their weeks, what they had promised, and essentially defaulted or breached rather the contract.
I spoke with attorney John Marco on how a person can navigate getting out of a timeshare contract as smoothly as possible.
The first thing you should do is contact the company directly. You know, if you can avoid a fight, you do. You can catch more bees with honey than with vinegar often. So call the company, try to work it out. You might have to pay a penalty, you might lose some money, but in the long run, you might save more by working something out with the timeshare company up front. It's a take it or leave it type deal. So these contracts are often hard to get out of. The options that I would suggest is read the contract carefully. You could talk to a lawyer if you need to and potentially go that route. And if all else fails, stop paying because that will put I know it's a last resort, but if you stop paying, that will put the timeshare company in a position where they have to do something.
Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Darren, thank you. And we reached out to Palace Resorts for comment. So far, they have not responded. Such a scary situation for that family. Darren went to the U.S. Embassy's website to learn what you need to know if you're ever detained overseas. When you travel, you're subject to that country's laws. So that's why it's important to familiarize yourself with local laws that may be different from rules here in the United States. And if you're arrested or detained, call the nearest embassy or consulate immediately. They will send someone who can help you find an attorney, explain the local legal system, and contact your loved ones back in the States.